Did you know that the e-cigarette company Juul Labs was founded in 2017 and quickly became one of the most popular vaping brands globally, with a market share of over 70% in the United States? In this video, we'll take a deep dive into the rise and fall of Juul. Join us as we explore the ethical implications of Juul's actions and what it means for corporate responsibility. Spoiler alert, it's a cautionary tale of putting profits over people. By the way, don't miss out on the latest business insights and tips from the Business Owl. Hit the subscribe button now to stay updated and never miss a video. Now on to the history of Juul. Juul's tale traces back over a decade to when two graduate students in design at Stanford, M.R. Monsees and Adam Bowen, bonded over their shared smoking habit during cigarette breaks. While taking a cigarette break in 2004, they realized they didn't want to continue their dependence on tobacco products. As a result, they embarked on a passion quest to create a portable device that would provide a safer means of nicotine delivery than traditional cigarettes. Monsees and Bowen collaborated on a thesis presented to design an e-cigarette. In 2005, they introduced their thesis project, the Plume, a portable vape pen that utilized flavored tobacco pods to produce nicotine-infused vapors. The Plume Model 1, their first product, was launched in 2010, but encountered various issues. And in 2011, Plume secured $10 million investment from Japan Tobacco Inc. Plume released a different vaporizer, the PAX, using this funding in 2012. Instead of butane, the PAX required users to fill a tiny compartment with loose-leaf tobacco, which was subsequently heated and vaporized by an internal battery. In 2017, Juul Labs Inc. was established as a separate company from PAX Labs, focused on producing electronic cigarettes in the United States. The Juul emerged as a sleek and compact device, offering a potent hit. So what exactly is Juul? Juul is a type of vaporizer commonly called an electronic cigarette or e-cigarette. It's designed to provide adult smokers with a familiar and convenient vaping experience. Its unique e-liquid formula contains nicotine, making it an innovative alternative to traditional smoking methods. Furthermore, the company distributed its products to several hundred influencers and celebrities. Hey, while you're watching the video, why don't you join in on the conversation and share your thoughts on Juul's rise and fall, a lesson in ethics and corporate responsibility? Just leave a comment below and let us know your perspective. By 2017, Juul Labs sold 16.2 million vaporizers, accounting for one-third of all vapes sold in the U.S. In 2018, Juul Labs reportedly held a 70% share of the e-cigarette market in the U.S. and was valued at $15 billion, achieving the $10 billion decacorn benchmark. A study published in the Tobacco Control Journal towards the end of 2018 revealed that almost 10% of teenagers between the age of 15 and 17 had tried Juul. Teenagers could also obtain the product through third-party sellers, eBay, or complacent clerks at convenience stores. In December 2018, Altria, the parent company of Philip Morris, purchased a 35% share in Juul for $12.8 billion, valuing Juul Labs at $38 billion. Monsees and Bowen, the founders of Juul, became members of Big Tobacco, the very industry they'd sought to disrupt. Numerous cities and states have attempted to prohibit vaping products such as Juul and flavored nicotine, with San Francisco implementing a complete ban. During their resistance against these efforts, Juul's lobbying expenses in Washington, D.C. skyrocketed from $120,000 in 2017 to over $3 million in 2019. In other locations, it provided almost $19 million to endorse Prop C, a ballot initiative aimed at reversing San Francisco's ban on vaping. But the effort was unsuccessful. Since Juul expanded globally and had been battling against limitations imposed on its products, the company's initial foray into the international market was in Israel. However, within 3 months, the government banned it, citing concerns that Juul's high-nicotine pods severely threatened public health. Juul responded by initiating legal proceedings, with the case set to be heard this month, and by launching a public relations campaign supporting vaping. Juul reportedly had a significant share of India's rapidly growing e-cigarette market. In anticipation of its launch, the company engaged public relations firms and thought tanks to promote the benefits of e-cigarettes to the media. However, just as Juul was about to commence its official sales, the Indian government imposed a nationwide ban on vapes, citing concerns that e-cigarettes posed a mounting health risk to the youth. In 2018, a group of former attorneys general and public health experts advised Juul executives, including then-Chief Executive Kevin Burns, on preventing teenagers from using their products. However, the call did not go well, especially when Grant Woods, former Attorney General for Arizona, urged Juul to discontinue its flavored nicotine pods due to their appeal to youth. After the call, Mr. Woods dropped out of the advisory group, feeling that Juul was insincere. Mr. Burns refused to remove the flavored pods, claiming that the company was not marketing to minors. When the FDA seized documents from Juul's San Francisco headquarters in September 2018, Mr. Burns instructed his employees not to provide any sensitive information in writing that the FDA could access. However, Mr. Burns denies that he made such a statement. Juul faces numerous lawsuits from parents, school districts, counties, and states, the Federal Trade Commission, the U.S. Attorney's Office in Northern California, several states, and the FDA are all investigating the company. According to several state attorneys general who announced the news on the 12th of April 2023, Juul Labs Inc., the manufacturer of electronic cigarettes, has agreed to pay $462 million to 6 states and the District of Columbia in the company's largest settlement to date. The settlement, reached with New York, California, Colorado, Illinois, Massachusetts, New Mexico, and Washington, D.C., is the latest in a series of legal settlements Juul has entered into to resolve lawsuits stemming from its marketing of nicotine products that were deemed highly addictive. Critics argued that Juul was targeting minors who were too young to smoke. Juul agreed to pay approximately $440 million within 6 to 10 years, settling a 2-year investigation by 33 states focused on promoting its high-nicotine vaping products to young people. This settlement equates to about 25% of Juul's U.S. sales of $1.9 billion in 2021. 3 months later, Juul reported securing an equity investment to resolve numerous lawsuits filed by individuals and families of Juul users, school districts, city governments, and Native American tribes. The vaping company recently agreed to pay $7.9 million to West Virginia in a lawsuit settlement that accused the company of marketing to underage users in violation of the state's Consumer Credit and Protection Act. Juul also paid $23.8 million to settle a lawsuit with Chicago. Reflecting on Juul's rise and fall, we're reminded of the power and responsibility of creating and promoting addictive products. While the company achieved unprecedented success quickly, its lack of ethical considerations and corporate responsibility ultimately led to its downfall. As we move forward, companies must prioritize their customers' health and well-being over profits, take proactive steps to prevent addiction, and promote responsible product use. The story of Juul serves as a cautionary tale and a call to action for those involved in creating and marketing addictive products. If you found this video informative and insightful, then subscribe to our channel, Business Owl, for more valuable content just like this.